Time for a 3-box nickel hunt. Alright, let's see what we got in this first box of nickels. Hopefully we're still staying away from the uncirculated coinage, even though we did see a slight uptick on the pennies in our last penny hunt. Alright, these are circulated. You guys know the drill. I'll bring you in if we get a find. Alright, we're just about on roll 20. I think we're on roll 24. This has been a rough hunt so far. We finally got a find. It's a 1939 in decent shape. And it's a filly. Same roll, and we got a 1947. And it's a filly. Roll 26, and we pulled another 1947. And it's a filly. Same roll, and we've got a 1941. And it's a filly. Roll number 28, and we've got a buffalo. It's a slick. Wow. Barely any detail left on it. You can kind of see a little bit of liberty. Yeah, wow. All right, but it's nice to find one. So, sweet. Roll 31, and we've got a 1940. And it's a filly. Roll 38, and we've got a fairly crusty 1949. And it's a Denver. Roll 42, and we've got another 1940. And it's another filly. Very next roll, and we've got a 1948. And it's a filly. Roll 45, and we've got another 1940. And it's a filly. All right, we had a handful of finds in that first box. Let's see what we got in our second. All right, we've got circulated nickels. You guys know the drill. I'll bring you in if we get a find. Roll 2 of the second box, and we've got a 1946. And it's a filly. Next roll, and we got an ender I don't normally expect to see. A penny. Hopefully that's not a sign of how many pennies are going to be in this box. Anyway, back to the hunt. Roll 6, and we've got a 1948. And it's a filly. Well, there's a surprise. This is our fourth penny. And it's a Wheatie. Not only that, it's a steel scent. And we need that for our album. It's a 43 filly. Unexpected, but I'll take it. Nice. All right, roll 22 of the second box, and we've got another buffalo. This one looks to have a bit more detail than the last one. Let's take a look. Oops. Wow, look at that. It's a 1936 filly. It's got a little bit of gunk on it. I might take some acetone to it, but I mean, that is a really nice looking buffalo. That's gotta be the nicest one I think I've found so far in circulation. Unbelievable. Roll 26, and we've got a 1940, and it's a filly. Very next roll, and we've got a 1941, and it's a filly. And again, next roll, we've got another 1940, and it's also a filly. Unbelievable. We've got our third buffalo of this hunt. This one's another slick one, but it's either a 1916 or a 1918. I'll take a picture under the scope and put it up, but I'll let you guys try to help out. I'm not really seeing any signs of a mint mark, but nice. That's got to be our oldest buffalo we found. Hopefully we can make that date out under the scope, but yeah, it's either a 1916 or a 1918, I think. Nice. Roll 35, and we've got a 1951. And that's a San Francisco. We got a semi-key date in addition to our herd of buffaloes. Nice. Very next roll, and we've got a 1948. And that's a Denver. Roll 38, next roll, and we've got a 1948 again. Let's see what we got. Looks to be a filly. Roll 39, and we've got a 1949 filly. Roll 45, and we've got another 1948. And this one's a Denver. All right, our second box got us some pretty good finds. Let's go ahead and break into our third. All right, this one's also circulated. You guys know the drill. I'll bring you in if we get a find. Unbelievable. Roll number 4, and we've got a buffalo. This one is a touch crusty, though. Maybe some corrosion on it. And no date, but yeah, I can't make the date out on this one. But it is a buffalo, and we'll take it. All right, we've got a 1946, and it's a filly, and this is probably roll number 12. Unbelievable. Roll 16, and we've got another buffalo. This one has a date. It's a 1925. Appears to be a filly. Unbelievable. Roll 26, and we've got a 1947, and it's San Francisco. All right, that's going to wrap up this fairly interesting 3-box nickel hunt. We had a fair amount of finds pre-1960, nothing that was an upgrade, and nothing that filled any of our remaining spots in our album. Unfortunate, but this did turn into kind of a buffalo hunt. We found 5 buffalo nickels across these 3 boxes, which has got to be a personal record for me. We did find 1 semi-key date, and we found, amongst these pennies and dimes, we did find a steel wheat cent, which we're going to save for our penny album. But let's take a closer look at some of these buffaloes. Generally, most of these are slick. We don't really find too many that we can get the dates off of, but we were in luck this week. This one, I believe, is a 1916 or 1918, and I'll put a scope pick here. You guys can tell me. Probably one of the nicest buffaloes I found to date is this one. It's a 1936 filly. Acetone did not make that peel away. I might get some 99% isopropyl and see if it'll just lift it without me trying to touch it. But still a nice looking buffalo overall. Another slick. This one's fairly, I almost want to call it corroded on the reverse because there's some pitting on it. And then we did find this in 1925. And our 1951 S semi-key that we found. Not an upgrade, but always nice to find them. And our 1943 Philly wheat cent, that's steel cent. So overall, not too bad. Can't get too mad about what we found. So yeah, I'm going to get these wrapped back up and we're going to move on to the next hunt. As always, thanks for watching and happy hunting.